As we know, Solana has been leading the way in many things, whether it's meme coins or President Trump launching his own coin on there, DeFi, NFTs, whatever it may be, Solana has taken the front seat on many of these aspects. But it goes without saying, the future is multi-chain. There are lots of other chains out there doing cool things, just like Solana. The most recent one we saw was HYPE. Its airdrop gave billions of dollars back to random people that used it for their perps trading. There were single people that made millions of USD off of this one airdrop. And another chain that I like called SUI. For those of you that don't know, SUI is a great chain for doing the same things that you would do on Solana or even maybe Ethereum, but at a smaller scale. So in this video, let's go over the top 5 things that's currently happening on SUI and why it might be a good idea for you to expand from Solana or HYPE or Ethereum to maybe SUI as well. I just went through a fat list that the foundation gave me, and I wanted to talk about the coolest things happening on there, from meme coins to DeFi to AI, to everything. First thing I want to do is gloss over just real quick a few updates and cool things that they've been doing in the past like 6-7 months. Number 1, total value locked in the entire chain itself has just recently passed over $2 billion. In comparison, Solana is somewhere near 12 billion, so we're operating at least a sixth of what Solana is right now. And Ethereum is around 64 billion. Again, TLV, TVL, whatever, isn't necessarily a great metric that you need to use. Sometimes there's just value or coins locked in there for one reason or another. It doesn't necessarily mean whichever one has the most is the best. It just means that's probably the one being used most in terms of volume. Phantom and Backpack have both integrated them into their wallets. So on Phantom, you can now use Bitcoin, Polygon, Ordinals, Solana, Ethereum, and SUI in the near future. There is now native USDC backed by Circle itself and Coinbase available on SUI. In addition to that, there is now BTC and wrapped BTC on SUI from companies like Babylon and SatLayer. If you're into perps trading, there's also Bluefin Perps. If you're into Telegram games like Hamster Combat, there's also Birds, a game built solely from SUI and Telegram. And of course, if you're into DeFi, we have SUILend. SUILend originally started on Solana and moved all the way fully to SUI. You can earn 11% if you lend USDC on SUILend, compared to, I would say, if you use Lulo on Solana, it's about 9 to 17%, varying on the rates. From SUILend, they also have LSTs on SUI as well. The APY on that isn't as high as you would get on Solana. It's around 3% compared to the Jupe Sol right now is like 8 to 11%. And my favorite part, meme coins. Meme coins are still available and you can still trade lower liquidity levels and lower market cap levels of SUI meme coins as well. The biggest one that I'm sure we've all heard of, and I don't know if we were necessarily happy to hear of, was of course Sudang. It was a Hippo coin that I think Binance or Coinbase listed before they listed Mudang. So everyone was thinking about, oh shit, they're gonna list Mudang, they're gonna do this and that. They listed this coin instead. It had a crazy run up, and now it's sitting at around 75 mil market cap. And some of the top coins on SUI aren't necessarily meme coins either. They're mostly utility coins attached to protocols that are building something on chain. In addition to that, 2 things that I think most people are glossing over is that Franklin Templeton and Van Eck both have chosen SUI as their blockchain of choice to build future consumer products on. Again, it doesn't really say or show what exactly they're gonna do, but they have the capability of buying SUI on chain in traditional methods, similar to the Bitcoin ETF type beat that we had with not only Ethereum, but Bitcoin as well now. So similar to what we've seen with Ethereum and Bitcoin, you can now buy SUI off-chain using traditional methods of investing. And now that we've kind of gone over the overview of what's the new stuff, what's cool stuff that's been happening on here, there are 3 things that I want to talk about in specific. Number 1, SUI Play, their physical actual gaming device. Number 2, AI that's happening on SUI. And then number 3, a meme coin recap of any sort of coins that might be interesting to you if you're on Sol and want to move some liquidity over to SUI. So back in August, SUI, the actual foundation of SUI, launched SUI Play and a trailer for it. This is the trailer. It's basically a PSP, but utilizing SUI as its backend chain and able to play PC type B games on it. It's been a while since the last summer when they launched this trailer, and the reason I'm even making this video is because I saw this trailer and I was like, bro, I am DePin guy. I love anything that has to do with a physical thing and a crypto thing attached to it, so let me get involved. It still hasn't come out yet, so I'm still waiting very much so for this to come out. I'm going to pre-order it. I'm going to do a whole video on that, but this alone is something that will bring hella eyes to SUI, I think, simply because people are going to either do two things. This is stupid, why do you need this? Or this is great, why not do this? And like I said, we don't know a lot about this device, but what we can tell from the tweets and from the actual website is that it's going to be something very, very unique that is only offered towards SUI type beat stuff. It's not going to be a cross-chain thing. It's not going to be something that Sol adopts later like its Seeker phone. It is just built only for SUI. What we do know is that it's going to be released sometime in 2025. It's going to be using SUI blockchain tech, not Sol. And it's going to be $600 to pre-order. We also know that it comes with a soul-bound NFT to it, similar to the Saga Genesis token that we saw with the OG Solana Mobile. And we also know that it's going to be a very, very controversial thing once it's released. Like I said, no one has this device in hand. It's not even in the hands of beta testers. Like, they didn't give me one, nothing like that for this video. But I think it's going to go through the same exact flow that Solana Mobile went through. Like I said before, why the do we need this? And why the not use this?
What?
Two things that I have very much so right curved here. Why not have this and why not have fun with it? And then everyone else is going to be hating on it. When it comes out, you're going to see a fat review from me. Hopefully they give me like 2 or 3 for free.
Are you serious?
If you're watching this video, let me know. But I think it's fun. I think it's interesting. Gaming is going to be huge. SUI, the tech behind it itself, is good enough to be optimized for gaming. And I'm all for DePin stuff, so why not? And now moving forward, we're going to talk about 2 more things. 2 AI-related stuff that's happening on SUI. Number 1 is SUIAI.fun. This is basically a launchpad for AI agents that exist on the SUI blockchain. Like I said before, Solana is the chain for stuff happening right now. And then there are other stuff, maybe smaller scales or maybe different scales happening on other chains. SUI, I think, is one of the only good L1s out there. Sol, SUI, and HYPE. That I think if you're going to look off-chain of Sol, you should be doing something in SUI or HYPE on. And the number 2 AI type beat thing happening on SUI that I think is worth paying attention to is Atomic Network. This is something that powers anything to do with AI on SUI. So if you're building a protocol, or if you already have an agent, or if you're trying to do something like swarms, whatever it may be on SUI, this is what you would use to power the backend for it. In addition to that, they have a very, very big focus on private cloud stuff. I know that AI requires a lot of data to train it, and the AI is only as powerful as the data that comes with it. But a lot of the data that it needs to be used isn't necessarily public, nor do you want it to be public. I also really like its website. I think it's really pretty. I like purple, so this is doing something for me. But again, this is the AI infra play that exists on SUI in tandem with the AI agent plays that also exist there. And on that topic of meme coins, there are, again, like I said, all sorts of fun stuff happening on SUI, just like there is on Sol, just I would say a smaller scale. This means one big thing. Since there's less competition, less coins being created, and less top coins on SUI, it means that ideally, most of the volume should flow towards top 10, maybe even 15 coins. Less competition means the ones that you buy are usually the ones the community will band around. There's less chance of a vamp. There's less chance of 15,000 of the coins launching that day. So if you're looking for less competition in PvP, SUI or a different chain like HYPE is where you're going to go. And we already talked about the top performing coins that you probably already heard of, like that little Mudang Hippo thing that got listed on Binance. But there's also other coins doing cool stuff like Lo-Fi. Lo-Fi just partnered with Fuck Jerry, which is a brand that has over 40 million followers on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok and all this kind of stuff. So this is an actual Web 2 IP type beat brand partnership that most people strive for. They did that, which is pretty crazy. And as you can see from the chart, it made them go up in the short term pretty well too. And again, this coin is around 85 mil. It's not that low of a market cap. If you're looking for less PvP, this is the coin that you would be interested in. In addition to that, there's all sorts of different coins here on SUI that you could do a lot of cool stuff with. But like I said before, the majority of them are utility-based coins. And another quick look into these utility tokens that I was talking about is this. As you can see, like I said before, there's Bitcoin available here on SUI. There's USDC, there's a native SUI, there's also LSTs being built here. The top coins you find out here will be utility-based, and then the number 1 coins that you find for memes here as well, Lo-Fi, and then Sudang, the Hippo coin. So I hope this helps. I hope this is a good and quick rundown of all the cool things happening on SUI. I hope this also helps broaden your horizons a little bit into what's happening on other chains. Of course, Sol is my all-time favorite, in addition to that objective favorite of the market, including the President of the United States. But as we all agree, the future is multi-chain. So if you're interested in doing something in a different chain, look into HYPE, look into SUI, stay on Sol if you would like, but don't close all your horizons. There are certain few things that are going to only happen on certain chains or happen the best on certain chains. If you stick to one chain or one ecosystem or even one coin, whatever it may be, it might not be beneficial for you in the long run. Sir!